Future South board member and also the Flexible Solutions Manager for Scottish and Southern Electricity Networks. It's my pleasure to present the webinar today, which will cover the energy hubs across the South, from their purpose, current projects and the outputs, and how they're looking to support energy projects. Now, energy projects are a critical element of delivering the net zero future. So as well as the environmental benefits, it's also enabling communities and households and businesses to decrease cost, increase revenue, and deliver those environmental benefits, as well as tapping into the new energy future. And it's key to note that the way that we use energy and we generate energy is and has been for some time shifting away from the kind of traditional understanding that we've all got of energy and the networks that support them. We're generating energy, we're storing it, we're using it to heat, we're using it for transport, whilst all the time trying to encourage and deliver more environmental benefits and to make the whole process more efficient. We're moving away from the traditional model of large central generating stations to a more distributed and local energy future. And for all these reasons, supporting energy projects across constituencies, across communities is becoming more critical. And the energy hubs have been created to encourage, support, help fund and deliver these projects. I'm joined today by Paul Kemp and John Lancaster, managers within the Greater South East and South West Energy Hubs, and they'll deliver the core content of today's webinar. Now, Paul's an energy professional with over 20 years experience in the environmental field. He's worked for the Greater South East Energy Hub as an energy projects manager for over 2 years. Historically, Paul's worked across the public, private and voluntary sector, including time as a consultant, advising businesses on energy efficiency. He's done operations management, vice centre contact for the Energy Saving Trust, and delivering environmental education projects and programmes for the charity Groundwork. John Lancaster is a project manager for the South West Energy Hub, based at the West of England Combined Authority. John has a background in energy consultancy as well, and developing hydro and solar projects. He's also helped set up and finance a number of community benefit societies that are running solar projects. In a moment, I'll hand over to Paul, who'll cover the initial content, but please allow me to thank both Paul and John for running today's session, and to thank you all for attending. We will have some time for Q&As at the end of the session, so if you please use the chat function, which you should hopefully be able to see on the right-hand side of your screen. And what we'll do is we'll run through the questions at the end of the session. We'll also have the opportunity, of course, for you all to speak up in the Q&As as well. And there also is a feedback form, and there'll be some details of the next webinar added to the chat, and Erin will flash that up on slides towards the end too. So please do let us know your thoughts, your feedback through that feedback form when you can. I'll also do a bit of a run through if anybody wants to hear it of SSEN and our nature of it in the Q&As as well, and how we're involved with energy projects overall. But without any further ado from myself, what I'll do is I'll just raise up the slides, and I'll hand over to Paul.
Yeah, thank you very much for the introduction, Alex. So as Alex mentions, I'm